going to be still yet some changes. Zink's going to be staying with the Waylay. Karan moving over onto the Viper. It will be Ash sticking to the hard smokes roll. Oh, was at the ready. Monyet swinging forward, just get met with a stun. Zink's into heaven. Able to get the spot, but Ash is back with that refract. Texture out in the open. Finds some damage. Kill's not going to be found, but does put Kushi and Monyet both dangerously low.
Yeah, so while it's a 5v5, RRQ, oh, I was going to say had decent positions, but they get taken down.
Swooping forward, but Kushi, clean taps, able to find two despite the low health. And Zinx to be found here, trying to go on this little walkabout back in towards heaven. And Jemkin disconnected back into spawn, able to take him down. Leaving now just Lakia and Karan to try to clutch it out. Damage found, headshot there, but Lakia tagged to 34. Some more damage onto Kushi. Isolates it down into a 1v1. Just swinging around the screen! And oh, the Lakia Valorant, he is back! It was all hell. And plenty of celebrations there from the players. Is Genji going for a little bit more of an investment than they typically do, and Lakia is just continuing right where he left off in the previous round, finding those shots. Already you do have this slight little lurk over from Monyet. Working his way into position, but there it is. Texture now striking, able to find Xfero. Push him to the corner. Jemkin going to be taken down. Texture grabs the orb, makes his exit before Kushi can try to spring the trap.
Yeah, so Kushi had to stick around, but now he'll have to bail. It's going to be too late, and the best you're hoping for is you can go down to the spike. Lakia won't allow you to, though.
There.
Once this kill, Kushi fought the reinforcements and not going to be able to find the transfer, but still now has the ult online going into the bonus. It looks like Kushi not going to give him the angles necessary, so we'll just go ahead, be a rotate out. 4 players surviving on the side of Genji. As Kushi goes down to the spike, and Genji get the 2-0 start.
They've got little code names, and it's going to be a 5-man stack on the B side.
There's the Armageddon. Crazy guy forced to just TP away. Jemkin, however, out onto the Raptors. Looking to try to intercept, drops down. Does eat a good amount of damage from that pulse, though. This Crazy guy gets caught up in the chaos. Texture able to find the elimination there. TP to backside, 2 players now in that position. Karan able to find Kushi. Jemkin finding 1, but Ash finds 2. And Zinx gets the bucket to sing. No one home from RRQ as they now try to get clustered for a retake. Texture, clears the Prowler, quick peek. Shuts down its master. Well, trying to get the tracking. Oh, my goodness! The no-scope headshot. Oh, it's just disgusting. I can already hear Texture screaming.
Yep,
he wants the kill. But it's going to be Lakia taking it away. As Genji get 4-0 with a Google Play flawless.
Who's next?
Early bite. Filtering at the ready. Dimensional Drift's going to be checking in towards ramp. I'm not sure if Texture's noticed really anything other than the fade here. Dash forward, quick little pump with the short. He gets some damage. Texture at the same time, diving into the back of the site. He's able to find Kushi.
It's a good distraction from Zinx. Draws the attention of everybody as Texture's about to hop out of the ultimate.
Karan reading it well, but still not going to be fast enough. Xfero gets there a bit quicker than he anticipated. Just managed to find that kill. Getting now into a 3v4, but unless you're going to get some peeks here for Jemkin to be able to really excel with the operator, you're going to be in a bad spot. He's got able to find the 1. Jemkin gets a headshot. Trying to go for the hip fire. Draws out the classic. Cuts down Texture, who's maybe having a little bit too much fun. And suddenly Jemkin finds himself in a 1v1. Clone leading the charge. Jemkin at the same time cuts his way across in through elbow, but he's right into Lakia's open waiting arms. It's just been having a whale of a time as Texture, again with the Outlaw, finds the first, looks for the second. Can't get the transition, but Lakia's there to go ahead and pick up the pieces. And now he's just 1 away, so just with a stinger to try to hold the site. And this is information getting gathered at the moment by RRQ, but still in a deficit, still down in weaponry.
30 seconds left.
Monyet likely needed to cut over towards heaven to try to get a position here, but already Crazy Guy has been felled, and now you've got this back angle watched by Karan. Oh, pulls away from the angle, but double check, sees that they haven't advanced into garage quite just yet. Could just be the alley angle. Watch and make sure that flank isn't coming through.
Yeah, it does look like this is just going to be a hold for exits from RRQ.
Yep.
A good shot. Karan will fall, saturate, lobbed in.
Standing.
Connection found, but Zinx, he's got him dialed in there with a headshot. So Xfero will just go down to the spike. 3 players living here for Genji. as they start things off 6-0. Lakia has that Armageddon. Cool guy turned back to look at the explosion. He's just gotten away from. Nightfall through though. It was too shallow. It didn't hit Texture.
No.
Salvo's there, but so is the dimensional drift. So now they've scattered him out. So has to make his exit. Jumps back over in towards main. Jemkin seeing one. Exits out, shorty in hand, but Ash just holds the angle. So he's flat on the wall. Takes him down with a headshot. Now looks to try to scale forward, but crazy guy, a big volley. 2 quick kills gonna be found. Texture, however, trying to answer back, finds one, but does end up getting slowed, and now it's down to Karon. The push forward, the hold on the defuse, and Karon just swings out to Crazy Guy's demise. Crazy Guy just playing around this tiny gap in the smoke to try to see if he can spot out anything at all, but Lakia's got the stealth drone sent forward. Clear of that. Clone's gonna be gone. Zinx on the entry into the back. It's the saturate as Texture goes teleporting forward, but the gate crash does get taken. Jemkin gets out the safety, but that also places him back across the opposite side of the map. Swing out, Texture, the shot connecting. Clutchy though!
In the...
He's just collided, got it a follow-up, and now Texture has to try to clutch this one out. Spotted on the one. The fall damage on Jemkin. What is happening in this round? The push down and Cushy gets an ace with the Sheriff! He's considering sending out that convergent path, but instead it's going to be the dimensional drift to try to spot somebody. So if they do want to use it, they can at least ensure that they're getting a catch, but no one home here on the B side.
Yeah, now what I was going to talk about in the previous round was how well aware Karon was about the potential flank and things like that, but we're going to see Gen G just not let go of the pedal.
Crazy Guy able to TP back around the corner. Still, however, saturated as now the Nightfall is going to be going through, connecting only on the Lakia now. As he sends out the stun, caught by the saturate, should be caught by the op, and yeah, Jemkin will be able to get one through the shoulder blade. 4v3, Ash spotted, but Karon covering from the box is able to find it. Bit of a bait there on the rope, but Xpharaoh nothing more to be done but the backpedal away from this one, but Gen G are not going to allow for that one. Texture's just stomping around, and I don't think he's going to be too happy about getting caught. But Gen G have to be enthralled with how this map has been going. I'd be curious if he just genuinely has everything down to code names.
Probably. I do remember the old new turn players talking about that with Solo. As Zinx continues to shine as well, really coming into his own across this entire BO3.
I don't know if that's the case. I mean, we could be looking at the baseballification of Valorant calling. Trying to tell your catcher what kind of spin you're going to put on it.
Yeah,
Jemkin to find one, cannot get the second though. Lakia, he is just hitting different today.
Wow. I put him on Teo. We've got a new Teo in town.
And look, they slowed him up, but it's still just barely over 3-round average per ult.
Last player standing.
Will come down to a 1v1 though. Swing in, and Lakia is just dialed in. 15, 5, and 5. Once again, onto the eco we go here for RRQ. Close, Outlaw continuing to just deliver for him.
Yeah, so they'll have chosen the right weight shift here, but they don't have the weaponry for it. Xpharaoh has to go crazy with the Guardian.
The dash up over the top. Things having the dodge out on that saturate, but Cushy does manage to find one. Can he do it again? No. He's looking for that second kill, but Karon manages to spray it down. Now it's just going to be the slow rotate over here from Jemkin. Waiting on that late lurk around B just in case it was, in fact, a fake. It's just giving up the space it screens. Sliding back. Let's see if he can try to get the catch.
Yeah, it's little things like this as well that makes a difference. Just not giving any more risk than you need to. You know, 1 kill starts to snowball into 2. Suddenly you're in a 1v1. You just avoid those scenarios, trying to play double up. Now you'll push up together.
Yeah, looking for that second one. Picks that up, gets a gun. You really start becoming a believer.
Now,
cutting through.
First time we're going to see a little bit of mid working with a dimensional drift. So many variations from Gen G. Can't even really blame RRQ, can you, at this point?
Here.
Oh, it just seems like they're so incredibly well prepared for this one. Gives the all clear. Mainly out the red carpet, the dash into the back of the site. Spike now brought forward to be planted. Hit as well, going to be invested. Karon finally finding a use for this one. So I feel like it's got to be a feature at this point.
At this point, they got to be keeping it in.
Ooh, well, Crazy Guy just gets run down. Texture able to find it despite the early little bit of damage that was suffered. Saturated from Monyet, dashing forward, able to find Karon. Good little assassination guided there by Jemkin, but as he exits, he is dead. Cushy now gone. 2v2 with Laka here, still at backside, but the spray is a little bit higher. And Monyet, whoo, fast on the draw. He's also alone on this side of the map. Flash coming through, but does manage to slide away fast enough to get out the safety. Texture at the same time. She's up into that poison orb, but now is going to be rotating out. So potential angle of a flank to come through here, depending on the wrap here from xFaroe. But RRQ, I mean, they might not even need it. Yep, finally will strike, and this is looking to be a very flawless pistol here for RRQ. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Just to be able to carry over everything, not give extra credits over to Gen G. I'd like to stop the build-up as much as you can. Ash very thorough, though, so he'll catch at least one kill over in mid, pick up a Sheriff. That will allow him to do a bit more damage, but surely not the round.
Nobody's tagged up, so it doesn't have any real freebies here. Spot onto one, the double swing coming out. Work down to 47 HP. Monyet wants the kill, will be able to find it. So RRQ, get the pistol. Very much free for the taking.
Dropping spike.
So eventually still works out, and RRQ probably going to be happy with the fact that they took the chance to be thorough, because otherwise you would have maybe fallen into a panic once you heard a gunshot.
Checking forward, nothing going to be spotted there. Continuing, they know that they have to be getting closer and closer. So we go to the corner, we'll be able to find the one. Now xFaroe looking for a little bit more, but will be Karon able to collect 2 kills. Zinx, you got to get in there. Okay.
Oh.
Pretty close to missing the window. Skin Crash about to expire. Texture trying to go for some pre-fire! And he's going to get a collat. Spots out of third. 19-9-2 now. Zinx here. Up at heaven. Has some reinforcements from Karon. One goes out. Clear coming through. Karon able to find one. Gets the second.
Spike down A.
And that is going to be a bonus conversion denial as Karon comes away with 3. The Google play flawless. Gen G now up to 11 round wins. I'll flash into garage, trying to see if they can get a catch, but no one there to receive it. Swing out onto the Raptor, and Monyet able to find one as Ash does get taken down. Convergent paths online.
And, I mean, the initiators have... Oh, my goodness.
Here it stairs. Finding the one, but don't get anything else off the back of that. Karon playing forward in front of this wall. Catches a glimpse, but cannot find that elimination. Monyet challenging it a little bit deeper, but really just plays for Cushy to come in on the opposite side.
But they don't think about Zinx. He's been hidden in main the whole time in garage.
Does get hindered. Monyet, though, eating fall damage on the drop down. Spike now stranded towards back sight.
The wraparound from Zinx?
1 enemy remaining.
It's clean. Clears out all 3 on the site.
Then immediately evacuates. Just waiting to try to play off information. Well, comes down now to xFaroe. 1v2, he's been so damn clutch this year.
Spike planted.
Spike goes, pushing him forward. And Zinx is right there, ready for it. Gets himself the 4-piece. Gen G will get up to match point. 8 in a row is what it would take. With the quick entry, Zinx is going to be marked, but the hinder is there. Refract, however, comes in, can't fully turn from the flash, and doesn't really have a solid escape route. Does get punished. Solid kill here for Jemkin.
So you draw out a little bit of that extra information that Gen G could use to scout out the map. That is going to force Ash to have to now take an aggressive position because you have less util to use on A site. You need information elsewhere. What?
Poison's off.
We'll have to see that one back. Karon, however, lingering here in mid, is expecting that second layer, and he gets the steady on the spray.
Ash repositions off of it. He knows to play for time.
15 seconds, the paranoia. Perfectly send out the haunt, far too shallow to try to get the reveal, and now you've got multiple players stacked up here on the angle. The spike is stranded, xFaroe is dead, and this series is over. A rough start into damn cleanliness here from Gen G.
Wow, completely different teams from the very beginning of the series now to the 3rd map. And you see how just excited Lakia was right as the match ended. And you got to give it to him. What a brilliantly called map here on Split.